Hi everyone, Leanne here from Jaded Blossom, and I'm going to assemble the Gnome Gingerbread MDF characters. So I'm using the Gnome Friends gingerbread die along with the Gingerbread Faces stamp set, and that is the MDF with the stand, and then this is the one that can hang, and I'm just going to be assembling these today. So first I did cut out the little gingerbread heads with Doodlebug's Gingham linen on the gingham side, and I'm going to stamp their little faces in Versafine Clair Nocturne ink. So I'm going to have two of them, with the stamped faces, and two I'm going to use some gingerbread men that I already assembled during the release, and I'll use those with the MDF backings. So I'm just getting them in my Misty, and I'm going to stamp, like I said, in Versafine Clair Nocturne ink. Now, all my die cutting today was done with my Anna Griffin Empress machine, and I'm working on a Stampin' Up! Pad. You know, all the things. I'll have everything that I used listed in the listed underneath the video. So I'm just making sure that, I have nice, clearly stamped faces. Remember, you don't want to press too hard and flatten out the features. So, multiple stampings are best, I think. So there we go. So this is my chalk, and everyone has been asking me about it. This is super old. I've had this since the beginning of my scrapbooking journey. This was from EK Success. It has a little tool that holds a little pom-pom. It's really handy, but unfortunately, I don't think they sell it anymore. But that is what I use for the cheeks. And I'm using a Sakura white jelly roll pen and a number 10 to add the highlights to the eyes. I'll also add some freckles to their cheeks as well. And I'm pulling out a number 8 because there's little stars or something, twinkles in this other one's eyes that I'm just going to add with that. And like I said, adding on the freckles again with that number 10. Now remember, Versafine Clair Nocturne ink is not Copic friendly, but I'm adding E99 for the nose and being careful not to touch the lines, and R29 for the tongue without touching that ink. So there we go. So now I did cut out these gingerbread, or some of them, out of a craft cardstock as well. I believe I used Gmund Tindalo cardstock, but like I said, it's just a heavyweight craft cardstock. I want the arms, when looking at the back of my MDF piece, I want the arms to look like craft colored, like the MDF itself, just because I'm crazy. It also gives them a little bit more sturdiness, and I'm adding it to the back of the heads just to add some dimension. And I do weight it down with an acrylic block. There we go. And I'm going to do the same with the dress. I just want it to have a little bit more thickness. The dress was cut from Gingerbread Kisses 6-inch paper line. So I'm just, like I said, thickening up the head now again, and I'll weight it down with an acrylic block. So as you can see, I have this other one put together with just using the dies. And I'm going to stick that down onto a craft piece again, just to, make the arms a little bit more sturdy. And then I will add it to an MDF base. And remember, you can watch me put that guy together on the gingerbread assembly video, like the Gnome Dies Gingerbread add-ons assembly video, or Gnome Friends, whatever it's called. The names are getting tricky, my friends. There we go. So I'm just adding that on to my MDF piece. And remember, you want to use enough glue. So I'm going to ink around the edge of all of these little guys. So the ones that I did the stamping on will be inked around the edges, and the ones that I use the die cuts for will not. So I'm just inking all around the edges with that Distress ink in Vintage Photo. So I'm just adding enough glue on that guy so it sticks down well onto my MDF piece. And I do weight it down with an acrylic block. Now I'm going to ink around the little head. Remember that Versafine Clair Nocturne ink takes some time to dry, so you want to be careful. And I'm just going to put the head down as well. Isn't that cute with the stamped faces? It's just adorable. I love them. I'm going to add on the little icing that is cut from Simon Says Stamp white glitter cardstock. And I'm just going to add that on the top. Isn't that cute? I just think it's adorable. Now the bow I cut out of paper from that Gingerbread Kisses 12-inch paper line, and I'm just layering it up on some of that craft cardstock again, just to give it a little bit more dimension. And I'm going to add the dress on as well. It's so cute, isn't it? Ugh. Lining it up underneath the face. And isn't that cute? I just think it's adorable. And I'll add the little bow on. Now remember, you can do this however you like. This is just how I chose to, you know, dress her up. I love her little pattern dress. I just think it's so cute. Now I'm adding on the little icing stripes to her arms and legs. Now, while I'm doing this voiceover, all the Gingerbread MDF are sold out, but they will be back in the store. So don't worry about that. But for right now, they are sold out. I think a lot of people took advantage of getting those during our last release to go with the little Gingerbread Friends dies. They're just so cute. So there we go. And isn't she the cutest thing? Oh my goodness. So cute. And I'm pulling out that Sakura white jelly roll pen and a number 10 just to add some little highlight to her tongue as well. And there she is. And I'm pulling out these shape sprinkles. These are from Doodlebug as well. And I don't even think I listed them. Sorry, guys. I will try to have them underneath my video there. But they're just little hearts, and I add little heart buttons. You could have used actual buttons cut from paper that are, you know, in the die cut set, but I chose to use some little shape sprinkles instead. Okay, so next I'm going to add this little gingerbread man that I put together on the assembly video for the original die set. The Gnome Friends gingerbread dies. And isn't he cute? Super cute, right? I'm just making sure he's stuck down really well. And it's always a trial, you know, you've got to use enough glue so it sticks down really well, but not too much that it oozes out all over the place, right? So I find that if you weight things down or clamp things down, they dry really well. So next I have right here, this is the Gnome Dies birthday add-ons. And I cut the little, you know, Christmas package out of paper from that same paper line. And I'm going to have him holding a little present because how cute is that? I'm going to pop that up with some dimensionals as well. So super cute. So you could use these guys with the hole on the top, you know, for Christmas ornaments, certainly for little tags on your gifts or gift baskets or on a bottle of something that you're giving to someone at Christmas. Isn't that cute? Super cute stuff. Then I'm just grabbing some twine. This is just some Christmas twine. I'm not even sure the brand of this one. It's just red and white. And there you go. Isn't that cute? Okay, so next I'm going to put together this other one. And this is another guy that will be standing. So the MDF with stand. And so I'm adding on the main piece first. This guy I'm not going to have, I'm going to have the little hands holding something. There we go. We're going to get the other one stuck down. This is another one that I put together on the Gnome Dies or Gnome Friends gingerbread assembly video. So you can check that out. But isn't that cute? I just think they're adorable. And I do weight it down, like I said, with an acrylic block to make sure everything sticks down well. So this guy is going to have a stamped face as well. This one will be holding the wreath that you see in the upper part of the video. That wreath is from the Street Lamp Christmas add-ons. Remember, you can, you know, watch me put that together on the Street Lamp assembly video if you'd like. But I'm going to have this little gingerbread man holding it. Remember, they can hold all of the all of the Gnome Dies add-ons, certainly. Or you could have them holding anything, really. They've got little hands that you could use and super cute stuff, right? So you saw that I added the little icing to this one's head, and that is cut out of white glitter cardstock from Simon Says Stamp, adding the little icing to his ankle. So there's that street lamp Christmas add-ons. And the paper that I used for that was, I believe it was Christmas Magic 6-inch pad for the green. And then the bow is from the Gingerbread Kisses 12-inch paper line again. So I'm just inking around the little hands here, just so his hands match his body. And then I'll pop them up with dimensionals. There we go. And isn't that cute? And then he's going to be holding that little wreath. And then on this, I'm not sure of the name of these shape sprinkles from Doodlebug, but I'm going to be using these little tiny dots all over this wreath just for fun. And I believe I give him some, little buttons from that as well, instead of cutting out the die cuts. And I'm just going to use the yellow ones just because he's got a yellow bow tie. And even though you really don't see it, right? But, Leanne's crazy that way. It's got to be complete under there. There we go. So I'm just going to pop those up with some Stampin' Up! Dimensionals. And then we'll have another really cute little gingerbread man to put on my tiered tray. So there we are. Isn't that cute? I just think that's adorable. Whoops. And like I said, would be fun for kids to put this together, I think. If you kept the pieces simple and used some, things to decorate with, it'd be really easy to put these together. So now I'm just knotting some more twine to add to my other one that hangs. Like I said, you could hang that on your tree or on a gift. And there we go. Aren't those cute? And there are my two little cuties. So thank you so much for stopping by. Be sure to hop on over to the Jaded Blossom blog. We inspire the team. The Jaded Blossom store to get your hands on these products. Remember, they will be back in the store shortly. And I just think these turned out super cute for decorating your house at Christmas time. Thanks, everybody. Bye.